Now, Onesimus isn't a name that you come across every day, given that it is a biblical name for a saint. But it struck a chord for one of Malawi's most prominent musicians, Armstrong Kalua, who chose this name as his stage name. Now, Onesimus is an Afrobeat pop vocalist who is now based in South Africa and has been releasing some of the most refreshing music that has inspired not only his peers, but just about the masses across the continent. Let's have a look at one of his latest songs.
Take it easy, yeah, and let it go, go. See people down every day. They wanna pull you down in so many ways. Pick up yourself and move on. Let it go, let it go. You get it, mama. You get it, mama.
Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you. I'm obsessed with your jeans.
Oh, these, I made them.
You made them?
Yeah.
Which part did you make? I want them.
I made this part.
Okay, that's the part I like. So you're going to have to start a fashion label now, and I'll be your first client. I would want a pair of jeans like that.
Right.
So welcome to Afternoon Express. We're so grateful to have you. We absolutely love your music.
Thank you.
I want to start, firstly, in the beginning with your name. I mean, it's such a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Why did you want that as your stage name? What was the connection to it?
You know, I love the name, and I thought it suited better with my brand. So, yeah. It's a beautiful name.
It is an absolutely beautiful name. So I want to know, you're from Malawi originally.
Yeah.
What was life like growing up there for you?
Well, life was amazing, more especially having a mother that's always supporting you and say, hey, go ahead, son, you're going to be a superstar one day. So, you know, that was really amazing. Singing on tables during dinner time.
Yeah.
I was down on top of a table and sing. And then everybody in the family was like, get that guy off the stage.
So you've sung your whole life?
Yeah, my whole life. Because my family, they do music. My mom used to play guitar. Yeah, so, yeah.
Amazing. So very musical family.
Yeah.
But now I think it's one thing to sing your whole life and just enjoy it. Versus actually making it a career and making it a profession. When did you start taking it seriously?
I think I started taking more serious I think when I was 21 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you realized you could make money from it. Were you discovered, like were you gigging and somebody discovered you and then decided to sign you to a record label? What was your crossover, I suppose, at the point where you could start monetizing your art?
I think I was in the studio with one of the producers, one of the famous producers in Malawi, and they happened, that day happens to have a guy from one of the biggest record labels. So he popped by in the studio and then he heard my voice like, who's this guy? And then I got a phone call when I was home and I was from school. And then this guy says, I need to meet you. So we had like dinner at a certain hotel.
Yeah.
And then that's how life started with music.
Amazing. Because you're really famous, like throughout Africa, like super famous. I heard that you had a wedding and like every single celebrity that ever was there. Now, speaking about your wedding, I heard that you've got the most romantic story about how you met your wife.
Yeah. I met my wife. We go to church together. But to officially meet, it was at the airport in a plane. So I was sitting, the way I was sitting, I didn't mind everybody's business. And then she was trying to come by and go to the other spot. And then my leg was on the and she was like, dude, move your leg, I'm trying to pass. And I was like, oh, actually, you're very beautiful. And then that's how...
That was it?
That was it, that's how it started.
And then where was she sitting, close to you?
No, she sat at the back. I think she was on 27, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think I was on 18, 15, somewhere there in the flight.
And then, I mean, how did you get from, can you move your legs to, hey, can you actually have dinner with me? Or how did you get her phone number? And how did you get her to agree to give it to you?
Now, because we go to church together, and they were also traveling to Malawi for a church conference, ECG. And, and then the chemistry started. And, I mean...
And the fact that you met her, she's South African, actually caused you to move from Malawi to South Africa. Tell me about that journey of actually immigrating for love.
The journey was quite good. We actually wanted to settle in UK because I've got family in UK, and then she lives with her mother, and the mother is alone. She's one of the most loved daughters, and then it started like, okay, we went to UK for honeymoon, and then she didn't much like it. It's like, I like it home. And then I was like, okay, all right, let's go settle home. She's my wife, I have to listen to her. Anyway.
Well, you're embracing South Africa as your home, and we're embracing you as one of our new stars. Tell me about adapting to the music industry here. So obviously you've still got your international fans, but do you think you are more influenced by South African sound that you live here now?
I could say yes, because I've got fans this side, I've got fans in Australia, I've got fans in London, in Ireland, Kenya, Tanzania, Swaziland. It's all over across
I mean, you even did a gig in Australia where you had like hundreds and thousands of fans. I mean, incredible.
People. Yeah, it was quite amazing because I didn't expect the love, but then when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, this is really great. And then when I'm having gigs sometimes in South Africa, people from like Australia, they'll fly from Melbourne, coming here to attend the shows.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're so grateful to have you here.
Thank you.
And you're going to be performing for us a little while later. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.